Why Quiet, everybody. He's loosening his collar.
Well, I never did. Sister, I didn't find out about it.
He's on good form tonight. What a shame, Madame isn't here. It's one of her favourites.
That's right, Madame. I'm afraid it's quite impossible.
Oh, his walking stick.
His appeal's being heard today, and I'm hoping he may not have to go to prison at all.
We all hope so too, madame. But about my poor sick aunt.
Adele, tonight the master and I will be celebrating or separating. Whichever it is, I shall leave you.
Yes, madame. But my poor auntie.
She's a very fortunate old lady to have such a devoted niece. That will be all, Adele.
Yes, madame.
Rosalinda!
Oh, how on earth?
By the balcony, as in Act 2 of Romeo and Juliet. Beloved, come to my arms.
I shall do nothing of the kind. How dare you?
Do I hear right? Is this the way you greet your old soulmate, your Alfredo? Rosalinda, when you're mine.
Stop that noise. You'll have all the servants in here. Climb down again at once.
But I've only just climbed up.
Uninvited. I am a married woman.
I don't mind. I don't mind a bit.
But I do. I warn you, I'm expecting my husband.
I don't mind that either. After all, he won't be staying long, will he? Just long enough to pack a toothbrush. Jailbirds are allowed toothbrushes, I suppose.
My husband has lodged an appeal.
Oh, which will be dismissed, because his lawyer is a pompous old nincompoop. And anyway, the idea of your husband spending 5 days in jail, makes the judge very funny. Rosalinda, you're going to be very lonely, aren't you?
Alfred, are you deliberately trying to compromise me?
You? I'll go on one condition, that I may return and visit you for the sake of all times. If and when your husband goes to jail, is it a bargain?
Very well, but you must go now.
Since it is your wish, I go.
But you don't go. You just stand there staring at me. Goodbye.
Not goodbye, but au revoir. I'll be back. Enchantress.
Oh, I do wish you wouldn't sing. I can cope with his flowery speeches. Those topless make me go weak. Just believe.
I'll try you again.
Gabrielle, the lawyer. Heavens, let me just cry.
Call yourself an advocate?
My dear sir, you must not resist the police in the execution of their duty.
I tell you, I only prodded him with my walking stick.
That is tantamount to an assault. And in any case, he testifies that you set fire to
It was
his
your
standard.
business to get me off.
Gabrielle.
Oh, Rosalinda, my poor darling wife.
Tell me quickly your appeal.
Oh, dismissed.
Oh, so you still have to do 5 days in prison.
5 days? Huh. Thanks to this bonehead, I now have to do 8. They gave me 3 days extra. For luck. Never go to law. Now I'm worse off than before. Never again, never again.
What a shame.
What a shame. With that judge I found my dudgeon very hard to keep in check. As for you, I ought to wring your neck.
But I protest.
So distressed. I'm not impressed.
I'm sure the doctor did his best.
A likely tale.
My efforts weren't of much avail.
You've got me 3 more days in jail.
Perhaps your man who wasn't biased.
My most uncompliant client.
What a pain, Dr. Flint.
I have no comment fit to print.
The sentence is a bagatelle.
8 days so in a prison cell.
Is it precisely, Gabrielle?
Thanks very much indeed.
I'll send you books to read.
Mind you don't go off your feet.
Sir, speaking of the cup.
An advocate, you're just a bluff. I ought to take it by the scruff.
Hear the love of Flint, what a cry. My dear, I'm getting before too near a time.
While I'm away, you better say that I am on holiday.
Yes, that's the way.
You better say
That's the
that I'm away
You're away
on holiday. Never again, never again.
What a shame, he's to blame.
Who's to blame?
You're to blame.
Now and now she thinks the same.
When from prison you are freed, once again for you I'll plead. I have a plan that will succeed, and this is how I shall proceed. Consultation, information, concentration, cogitation, inspiration, application, attestation, accusation, provocation, replication, protestation, aggravation, crimination, indignation, arbitration,
That's enough.
Do you feel
compensation,
enough? You have
celebration.
No, we shan't go below anymore, anymore. When the soul will revive, we have suffered enough. No, we shan't go below anymore, anymore. Recondition is my first destination. Never, never go to no waste time, and furthermore you will find that you're worse off than before. Though what colors in the public and the public if you got to really suffer right enough. Never, never go to no waste time, and furthermore you will find that you're worse off than before. Though what colors in the public and the public if you got to really suffer right enough. Quite enough, quite enough, quite enough, quite enough.
My poor Gabrielle. So now we are to be parted 8 days instead of 5.
Thanks to this prize dodderer.
Oh, really, sir, you mustn't provoke me in this manner. It was entirely your own fault. You confused me. You antagonized the judge, and you insulted the court.
And in general made a complete fool of myself. Well, no doubt you'll be glad to be rid of such a tiresome client.
Oh, on the contrary, my dear sir, far from bearing any grudge, I sympathize with you in your misfortune. And as I said, if ever you get into trouble again...
Heaven forbid, Doctor.
Oh, quite so, ma'am, but please remember, I'm always at your service.
Thanks very much. Good day.
Good day.
Oh, all the highfalutin nonsense. You never heard such rubbishy talk in court.
Perhaps you weren't as clever as you might have been.
I know I had to plead very humbly for permission to come and say goodbye to you.
You mean you have to go to prison at once?
Oh, in a few minutes.
In a few minutes. Oh, how cruel. You, won't be home for dinner?
Obviously not. I should be regaling myself with a bowl of skilly in some rat-infested dungeon, while you, my dear, will be sitting here at our elegant table all alone.
All alone.
You rang, sir?
What's the matter with you?
Oh, sir, it's my auntie.
It seems your lady is very ill.
Ill? But 10 minutes ago I saw her ride to the vineyards on the donkey.
Is she as ill as all that?
Perhaps the doctor prescribed a ride on the donkey.
Ah, yes, for the fever, no doubt.
Never mind about your poor Aunt Noadell. I want you to go and look at my old clothes and fetch me the dirtiest and shabbiest coat and hat you can find.
You're going begging, sir?
No, I'm going to jail. I don't want my fellow convicts trying to borrow from me.
Oh, very good, sir.
Dr. Falcock. Adele, my dear. My humble duty, fair lady, and congratulations on getting rid of your tyrant of a husband for each day.
Really, Doctor?
As for you, my friend, the very best of luck. I trust you gave the court a vote of thanks for your 3 extra days' holiday.
Thank you, Doctor.
Don't mind him, my dear. It's just an idea of cheering me up.
That's what I'm here for.
Well, personally, I can't bear to joke about this. Excuse me.
Well, Fledermaus.
Well, butterfly.
So you still remember, eh?
Oh, there are some things a man doesn't easily forget, and that fancy dress ball is one of them. You know, you look quite charming as a butterfly.
And you, my dear Falcon, made a very sinister-looking bat. Those wings.
Oh, yes, and the claws.
Oh, a very fine get-up. Most impressive.
Yeah, until you pushed me into the town. On the way home, I must have looked more like a drowned rat.
I'm afraid you did. How I laughed. I must say you took it very well.
My dear fellow, how else could I take such a splendid joke?
I mean, you never tried to get your own back at me or anything like that.
No, I never did.
Oh, you cheered me up no end, reminding me about that fancy dress ball. Oh, but I must come down to earth, I suppose, and face up to my 8 days in jail.
You needn't just yet. I've come here to invite you to a party at Prince Orlowski's villa.
A party when?
Tonight.
Tonight? You must be mad. I have to go to jail in a few minutes.
I could fix it with the prison governor that you needn't report until dawn tomorrow.
What? No, I wouldn't dream of allowing it.
Come on, you know what Orlowski's parties are like. Champagne will be flowing like water. All the young girls and the ballet will be there. A regular little flower show of pretty ladies from camellias to violets.
Oh, I can't bear it. Are you sure I'm invited?
All the prince especially asked me to bring a friend. A real man of the world, he said, a bon viveur, a man of gaiety who'd be good company for the ladies.
Oh, how do you flatter me?
So I told him I would bring the Marquis de Renard.
Me? A marquis? Oh, no, it's out of the question. Besides, I was only allowed an hour to say goodbye to my wife, and more than half of it's gone already.
Is that the famous watch?
Famous?
The gold repeater. Rumour has it that you use it as a sort of bait when flirting with young ladies. They're always intrigued by it, and you drop a hint that in return for their favours you might just possibly...
But I haven't parted with it yet, have I?
You'll have plenty of a chance to use it at Orlowski's ball tonight.
I've just told you I couldn't possibly. Are you sure I don't have to report to prison till dawn tomorrow?
Certain Governor Frank is a very good friend of mine.
But what about Rosalinda? She'd be sure to find out, wouldn't she?
Nobody need find out anything. Who's to know if you go incognito? What a night it'll be. Think of all those ballerinas. I'm delighted to see that you're as keen as you can be. Dinner at 11, in the 7th heaven, you'll feel fine and fancy-free. Pretty little dancers, knowing all the answers, make good company. Tell me who could resist? This is too good a chance to be missed. What a lark it'll be, till I mention ballerinas. Keep it dark, just a secret share between us, you and me. If you survive in a prison cell, you must be lively and fit and well. For the sake of your health, it is only right that you should enjoy yourself tonight in the green. Yes, the green. And give me your hand, I'll give you my hand.
What about my wife?
Tell her you're off to jail and leave her. Of course.
Oh, I hate to deceive her.
Of course.
Of course. She'll slumber more soundly if she thinks I'm under lock and key.
What a night. We shall see those lovely ballerinas. What a sight. I can see we're both as keen as we can be.
Everybody grieving, honestly believing, up to prison I've been led. While my brave face is not incarcerated, on the tiles instead. Tell me who is this? This is too good a chance to be missed.
What a lark it'll be. Did I mention ballerinas? Keep it dark, just a secret share between us, you and me.
If I survive my prison cell,
you must be lively, fit and well.
For the sake of my health, it is only right that you should step out and enjoy yourself.
Confess, dear lady, that I have succeeded in cheering him up.
The doctor's been a great comfort to me, my dear. I'm now resigned to my fate. In fact, I'm quite looking forward to it. What on earth have you got there?
Your prison outfit. Here's the jacket.
Oh, do you want me to look like a tramp?
You distinctly told Adele.
Oh, no doubt that was before I spoke to him, dear lady. His mood has changed.
Yes, it has, hasn't it?
Yes, from one of dark despair to one of cheerful anticipation.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
You're leaving us?
Oh, yes, I must go to the appointed place to announce your arrival as arranged.
You mean jail, my dear?
Of course. I understand the host likes to welcome each new guest personally.
The prison governor.
Exactly. Your servant, my lady. Au revoir, my friend.
Au revoir. See you in jail.
Yes, that's right. See you in jail.
Well, I'm glad you men see the funny side of things.
Nothing like a sense of humour to see one through a crisis, my dear.
Gabrielle, it's hard, is it time?
Quite right, my dear. Time I was getting dressed.
Dressed? For prison?
Naturally. Olga says if I make a good impression with the governor, he'll probably put me with a smart set. Shan't be long, my dear.
Well, really?
You rang, madame?
Yes, Adele, it seems the master no longer requires them for his engagements this evening. You may take them away.
Yes, madame.
Oh, and Adele,
Yes, madame.
about your sick aunt. I was wondering how the poor old lady is after her donkey ride.
I've no idea, madame.
Then perhaps you'd better take the evening off and find out.
But, madame, only a few minutes ago you said you couldn't.
Ah, well, I was a little upset then. But now...
Ah, you mean now it's definite the master's going to jail?
Adele, you forget yourself.
I'm sorry, madame.
Consider yourself lucky in having the evening off with no questions asked.
Yes, madame. Certainly, madame. Thank you very much, madame.
Lavender, exquisite. Take good care of it for me, there's a good girl. Look about, my dear, you approve?
Oh, Gabrielle, one would think you were going to a ball instead of the prison.
Can't have my fellow convicts looking down on me, can I? Isn't there a rose or a gardenia? Oh, the very thing. A pin, Adele, for my buttonhole.
Oh, what's the matter?
Prick myself.
But this is Adele.
Out of sympathy, madame.
Now I'm fit to meet any prison governor. Well, Rosalinda, my love, the time has come. The dread moment we can put off no longer. My dearest, dearest wife.
My poor, poor Gabrielle.
Sweet dreams, my love. As for me, shan't get a wink of sleep. Restless on my feet all night long. To and fro, to and
How
fro.
terrible.
The pity of it.
Farewells are such cruel things. Either we linger over parting kisses which make us die of grief, or we cut the agony short by tearing ourselves apart. Let us tear ourselves apart.
I can't bear to let you go if it's possible.
Try very hard, my love. You might just manage it.
My dearest one, when you are gone, despondent I shall be. How shall I find consolation till you come back to me? And think of your tender kiss, the love that we have known, and in endless lamentation, each hour I'm all alone. Beside your empty chair, how shall I bear to the night? In bed, no head upon the pillow next to mine. My mortal tale I shall not break, for I'll be thinking of my love in sleep.
I grieve that we must part. I know 'twill break my heart.
Oh,
That we are all dead, we stand in death of death of death of death of death. It's my fault that was born and growing bad. A sad death of death of death of death of death of death of death. It's my fault that was born and growing.
I'll ignore the going for dinner while you're
although to weep I'm tempted, and many to see.
Oh, joy, my life, if it seems much more as I shall say.
Now on us the way.
Now on the way. Extraordinary. 1 minute he's desolate and having to leave me. The next he seems to find going to prison rather amusing. Anyone would think he was looking forward to it. What have I got to look forward to, I ask myself? Nothing but loneliness.
Perhaps Madame will find some consolation.
No, Adele, I am inconsolable, and intend to remain inconsolable. Please see that I'm not disturbed.
I understand perfectly, Madame.
Oh, I do hope he minds the flower pots. Alfred!
Don't sound so surprised. After all, he's gone to prison, hasn't he?
Yes, he's gone to prison.
Well then. Ah, this is what I call hospitality. How kind of you to think of my creature comforts. Oh, I could just do with a glass of wine after my lonely vigil under that balcony. Oh, yes.
Do make yourself quite at home, won't you?
You. Would that be your husband's room?
Yes. Why?
A moment.
What are you doing?
Just making myself at home, darling.
Come out of there at once!
Hey, hold. Hop,
Oh, no!
You like me, the rest?
Are you out of your mind?
Not at all. This is the insignia of the legal master of the house. And it's the most natural thing in the world that I should wear them when I take over his duties.
His duties?
For a rapturous moment, I shall imagine that I am your husband, and that a paradise lost shall become paradise regained. Now, my darling wife, join me in a glass of wine.
Now listen to me, Alfred. I know I promised you could come back. It was very silly of me, but I've kept my promise. Now you must go. You really must.
Nonsense, my angel. I've only just arrived.
This is beyond a joke, Alfred.
Oh, now look, have a glass of wine, and you know what goes with the wine and the women, don't you? Song!
Oh, no, please, no singing. No singing.
As you used to like my singing.
I know I did. I still do. You sing very well. But this is not really the right moment.
It's always the right moment for a song, eh, maestro? Won't you sip this glass of wine? Sunny bright your eyes will shine. Oh, the on you, and requite my love for you. Yours is ever of the wing, hasting soon away. Love is such a precious thing, take it while you may. Lift your glass and drink with me, lift your glass and drink with me. Here's to love and here's to wine, joys in harmony. Here's to love, here's to wine, how divine is day divine. Here's to wine, here's to love, and your good health and mine. Clink your glass with me, drink with me, sing with me, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Drink your glass with me, drink with me, sing with me. Here's to wine, how divine is day divine. Here's to wine, here's to love, and your good health and mine.
I feel a bit hazy. How far will he go? I must have been crazy.
Your glass,
No, no,
yes,
no, no.
yes. Just another glass of wine, brighter still your eyes will shine. Very soon you'll plainly see how enraptured life can be. Let a lover's soft caress banish all your care. Let a world of happiness you and I can share.
Almost you're persuading me. Folly is its own reward. Virtue or discourtesy must to be deplored.
Here's to love, here's to wine, how divine is day divine. Here's to wine, here's to love, and your good health and mine.
I tell you, I insist on seeing him immediately. I have very important business.
Listen, I can hear voices. Somebody's coming.
Oh, we better lock the door.
Are you mad? What else can it be? Whatever shall I do? What is the meaning of this, and what do you want?
We want him, ma'am. I'm Frank, the governor of the city jail, and I'm doing your husband the honor of providing him with an official escort into a retirement.
But my husband has already.
Just another glass of wine, study bright, your eyes will shine.
Why can't you, for goodness sake, pull yourself together?
So you won't drink with me? Well, how you, sir? Clink your glass with me, drink with me, sing with me.
Not just now, thank you, sir. I trust you're going to come quietly.
Certainly not. Here's to love, here's to wine, how divine is day divine.
Quite so, sir. I can see you've had a very enjoyable farewell party. Well, Mr. Eisenstein, if you're quite ready.
Clink with me, drink with me, sing with me.
Oh, very well.
Here's to wine, here's to wine,
time. Very pleasant indeed, if I may say so. And now, Miss Reisenstein, we really must be going.
Lovely one.
What was that?
You got it the wrongest fella. I'm not a Mr. Eisenstein.
But...
That's my husband's idea of a little joke. He's not himself tonight. It's strange, you know.
I tell you, I'm not Mr. Eisenstein.
Gabrielle, really, you go too far.
Just a moment, madam. I'm not risking being sued for wrongful arrest. And since this gentleman's not quite himself, I must ask you for a formal identification. I find him alone with you at night, drinking wine, and wearing a dressing gown and a nightcap. Is he your husband, or not?
Sir, how dare you? This gentleman, quite obviously, is he at home alone with me.
And therefore his identity
It's clear as clear can be.
Oh.
A situation simplicity requires no skill and honesty.
case of true connubial bliss.
No doubt you can at once
We
dismiss.
can dismiss.
Would he dare to carouse and frown in that chair if he weren't my spouse? If he weren't my legal spouse. We're vis-a-vis, we're on and near. He must be my husband, who else would he be? This hope, this can only be as Manfred Cowell, a hope serene.
Vis-a-vis, we're on the meal. Our hearts are real. Who else could he be? From the sea, the only meal of America.
Your reputation, sir, I read, of marriage and disparagement.
That was cause embarrassment.
And I saw innocent.
Oh.
You saw me want but one man around, a man nice cut and dressing gown.
And as our husband would be found.
Your question has a nasty sound.
A nasty sound.
Would he drink all the blessed wine if he weren't Mr. Eisenstein? If he weren't Mr. Eisenstein. We're vis-a-vis, we're on and me. He must be my husband, who else would he be? This lofty scene can only be as Manfred Cowell, a hope serene.
Vis-a-vis, we're on the meal. Our hearts are real. Who else could he be? Because he's seen the only meal of America.
I trust you'll accept my apologies, madam, and you, sir. And now, Miss Reisenstein, we really must be going, so if you'll just kiss your wife goodbye.
Hey, certainly. May I, dearest?
Of course, darling. Do you mind very much?
Not this part.
Don't you just make my reputation? What?
8 days. Kiss me again and I'll make it a fortnight.
You may miss my Gabrielle day, who can tell?
It's quite on the cards we'll be sharing a cell.
No words can convey
Don't mention it, play.
the wonderful I love.
My pleasure,
Although I hate to spoil your tete-a-tete, we really must be off, it's getting late. My cage is very close at hand, it's very bright and large. My birds are in fine feather and the nests are free of charge. The pleasure of your company I humbly do request. I hope that 40 days will be my most esteemed and honored guest. For you I'll do my very best, I'll do my very best.
My cage is very close at hand, it's very bright and large. The birds are in fine feather and the nests are free of charge. The pleasure of your company we humbly would request. I hope that 40 days will be most esteemed and honored guest. You will do our very best, you do our very best.
It's quite concern, but I agree.
And that's the way.
Then I am me.
Don't be so operates, it's very, very late. We have long to wait. His mate is very close at hand, is very bright and large. The birds are in point feather and the nets are free of charge. So measure of your company we humbly would request. So on your way without delay is what we all suggest. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, along. Without more to do, without more to do, without more to do. What is delayed will be, there's nothing we can do to change his better point out. So me, I make the best of it. For it's a hard, hard life, no man, no wife can rearrange his one in his hand. His friend is all the best. What is delayed will be, there's nothing we can do to change his better point out. So me, I make the best of it. For he must go to jail to weep and well the dogs of them. His better point out and cry.
He'll recognize me.
Oh, my goodness.
Have we time to make a dash for it?
No, the prince has seen us already.
It's perfectly true, Falca. I have forgotten how to laugh. Everything bothers me.
Even your great wealth, Your Highness?
My great wealth, most of all. I have 10 million rubles. What could be more boring than that?
What indeed? Perhaps 11 million rubles.
Perhaps. I have high hopes of you, Falca. This little comedy you say you've arranged. Are you sure it will amuse me?
I hope so, Your Highness.
Does the priest have a title?
Yes, I call it the Bat's Revenge.
Intriguing. And character.
Hero, heroine, and villain. And a soubrette, apparently.
Oh?
Now, how did she manage to get into the cast? Your Highness, may I have the honour of an introduction?
Why, certainly. My dear, I would like you to meet Dr. Falca. Dr. Falca, Mademoiselle Ida of the Court of Ballet.
Charmed, Mademoiselle.
How do you do? May I introduce my sister, Olga, from the Dramatic Academy.
Delighted to see you again, and so soon, Olga.
You two have already met?
Oh, yes, indeed, we are old friends.
Splendid. My dear, a glass of wine.
Well, Doctor, are you going to give me away?
I won't if you'll do something for me.
What?
Prove to me that you really are an actress, and stick to it with your Mademoiselle Olga, no matter who challenges you.
All right, I will. Who could recognize me here anyway? No one else knows me.
All the guests haven't arrived yet, my dear.
Falca, tell me more about this comedy of yours.
Oh, forgive me, Your Highness, but the plot depends upon surprise. But as for the characters, first in order of appearance, the soubrette, the little lady I was just talking to.
The young actress.
In reality, she's a lady's maid employed by the heroine.
And which is the heroine?
She will make a late entrance, Your Highness. It was important to the plot that she be summoned at short notice by a message from me.
She will come.
In a hurry.
And
I'm prepared to bet that she'll be on her way at this very moment.
the hero.
Here he is now, right on cue.
Monsieur, le Marquis de Renard.
By the Marquis.
Olga, I'm not too late for supper.
Of course not.
I say, you didn't exaggerate, did you? You know the flower show?
You'll be in your element, my friend.
I am.
You must speak out loud. Monsieur le Marquis de Renard, His Imperial Highness Prince Alexander Orlovsky.
Most kind of your Highness to invite me.
You are very welcome here. I also understand you are going to be very important
Important?
to the success of my party. Falca says you're going to be terribly amusing and we're going to laugh at you a lot.
Laugh? With me?
Believe me, monsieur, if you can succeed in making me laugh, I shall be very grateful indeed. I haven't laughed at anything for years.
But your Highness, don't you enjoy these wonderful parties you give? They're famous.
Shall we say I get consolation from seeing others enjoy them? Falca! I'm sure the Marquis would like some champagne.
This way, monsieur.
So, my parties are famous. Shall I tell you why, ladies and gentlemen? Because here at the Villa Orlovsky, everybody does exactly as he pleases. Whenever I people heels to dine, I serve the choicest food, which duly enhanced by vintage wine creates a carefree mood. It's quite remarkable how a good meal and thick champagne combined can make a prominent person feel what's really on his mind. A husband tied to apron strings is dull as he can be, but here he laughs and dances and sings and flirts with impunity.
Yes, here he laughs and dances and sings and flirts with impunity.
If a trim little waist he squeezes, knowing nightmen will excuse.
The strictly old
He can do any number pleases, champagne us undo.
He can do as he longer pleases, champagne us undo.
Is it true that you are not unfond of the lady?
Not unfond. Fond.
Forgive me, Your Highness, I think the Marquis might like to meet Olga.
An excellent choice.
Oh, a delightful creature, my dear Marquis. Still at the dramatic school. A promising little actress, enchanting.
I shall be charmed.
Olga, I should like you to meet her. Monsieur le Marquis de Renard.
Delighted, I'm sure.
Now, don't forget your promise. Stick to your guns. Mademoiselle Olga, Monsieur le Marquis de Renard.
Olga!
What is the matter, Marquis?
Oh, forgive me, Your Highness, but this is... And as my wife's dress she's wearing.
I beg your pardon?
What is it you're trying to say, my dear Marquis?
How long have you been Mademoiselle Olga?
Sir, what a question. Suppose I were to ask you how long you've been the Marquis de Renard?
What is the matter, Marquis? Falcon said we should laugh at you, but this seems to require an explanation.
Oh, please excuse me, Your Highness. For a moment I thought the young lady was...
Well, who did you think she was?
The resemblance is quite amazing. Fantastic.
Resemblance to whom?
Oh, to my wife's maid.
Your wife's maid? Sir, you mistook me for a maid?
I meant no offence, I assure you. My wife's maid is the best of all possible maids. A positive paragon, in fact. And very attractive. Very attractive indeed.
Really? Even so, I am very offended.
Oh, it gets better and better. How very entertaining. Best joke I ever heard.
It does need some explaining.
Olga's rather shaken, for she's just been mistaken for a maid, a lady's maid.
A lady's maid.
Sir, you go too far, ladies' maid, how ungallant you are.
A lady's maid, you go too far.
Although it has an amusing manner with a maid confusing, it's a
Hardly
I am, and now I realize.
As well you might.
And humbly I apologize.
All right, that's quite all right.
Really, dear Marquis, take a look at me. My style and my hair are just right. Truly, I advise you to scrutinize young ladies with far more hair. I'm dressed in the best of good taste, petite with a neat little wig. These jewels I am wearing, my manner and my bearing. Pray tell me where I go to see the light displayed by anyone as lovely as a lady's maid. He can't distinguish wit from charm. It's so that I must oh, what a blunder! And in wonder, we are laughing, laughing,
Can you wonder? We are laughing.
oh, what a silly man! How can this contrive in the Grecian style? A noble lord of notice escape. If he's still in doubt, well then how about my Venus divine shape? I pray you, sir, pray do not yet, and mark my most modest
laugh at my expense. Mademoiselle Olga, am I forgiven?
I'll think about it.
Perhaps you'll have supper with me.
Perhaps, if you're good.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I still say the resemblance is astonishing.
Monsieur le Chevalier Chagrin.
Chagrin?
Frank, the prison governor, our villain. Monsieur le Marquis, Chevalier Chagrin. His Royal Highness Prince Alexander Olos.
Welcome, Chevalier.
Thank you, Your Highness. My apologies. I was detained on official business.
Oh, no formalities, monsieur. I like all my guests to be at home with me.
Monsieur le Marquis de Renard, Monsieur Chevalier Chagrin.
Oh, you two are fellow Frenchmen.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir à vous. Vous êtes... Après vous.
Après vous.
Vous êtes français?
Oui.
Oh! Moi aussi.
À quelle heure est le train pour Calais?
Ma grand-mère a mal à la tête.
What linguistically interesting lives these Frenchmen lead.
You have the advantage of us, gentlemen. Perhaps you'd kindly chatter to each other in your native tongue some other time.
Yes, of course. Do excuse us.
Only two, please. Some other time.
Isn't it strange that you two have not met before?
Oh, my misfortune, I'm sure.
I'm not much of a public figure. Confidential work, you know, mostly behind closed doors.
But no doubt we shall see more of each other in the future.
Oh, I'm sure it can be arranged.
We're expecting another guest.
Oh, yes, a lady. And may I ask you all, please, ladies and gentlemen, to treat this lady when she arrives with the utmost discretion.
Why?
She is a Hungarian countess who would very much like to join us this evening. We can only do so if she's allowed to take certain precautions.
Married, I suppose.
Oh, yes, and to a very jealous husband.
Oh, the poor thing.
The husband's supposed to be in retirement, but the lady's cautious. She'll only come to evenings like this on condition she's allowed to wear a mask.
Mask?
So, with the approval of our host, I told her that if she'd come, we would all respect her incognito. Can I count on you?
So this Hungarian countess of yours insists on wearing a mask, eh, Polly? Interesting, interesting.
I expect she's extremely ugly and wears a mask to make herself interesting.
Oh, a device, my enchanting Olga, to which you will never need to resort. I wonder if you'd care to take a stroll with me in the garden.
Perhaps, Chevalier, you would like to address the same question to Mademoiselle Ida.
I would indeed.
Delighted, Chevalier.
What a dinky little watch.
Yes, isn't it? It's a lady's watch, really. One day I'll find a girl who'd like it.
Oh, Marquis.
One day he'll find a girl who'll take it.
What is it, Ivan?
A lady, Highness, asking for Dr. Ferge.
Anything unusual about her, Ivan?
Yes, Highness. She is wearing the mask.
Show her in, Ivan.
Our heroine at last. Ladies and gentlemen, the Countess has arrived. Now I must remind you of your promise to be discreet.
This is a great pleasure, Countess. You are most welcome. You know Dr. Fauser. He tells me you are here on a visit from a very fine city.
Budapest.
Your Highness knows Budapest?
Alas, I have never been there.
What a good, I mean, what a pity. Your Highness has never been to Hungary at all?
Unfortunately, not.
It is a very beautiful country. I miss it very much. And I think what I miss most of all is its music. To me, there are no more haunting melodies in all the world than the gypsy song of my own time.
Everything, dear lady, as I'm afraid you are about to discover. Excuse me one moment. Yes, there he is. On a seat, under a tree, with a girl.
Gabriel! But it's impossible. He's supposed to be in prison. Oh, the wretch, the scoundrel.
I felt you ought to know. I felt it my duty.
And he's actually playing his own watch trick. The one he tried to catch me with years ago. And that girl, do you see who she is? Adele, my maid. And is one of
you see the purpose of your disguise. You can get your own back on him if you want to.
How?
By continuing to play the mysterious Hungarian countess and getting him to flirt with you. Then you have evidence you could use against him any time you like.
What a cunning old fox you turned out to be, Dr. Falder.
On the contrary, it's your husband who's the fox. Believe it or not, he's actually calling himself Monsieur le Marquis de Renard.
No. And now have a couple. Will you see who it is? The pleasant governor.
Yes, and he's calling himself the Chevalier Chagrin.
Oh, they're coming this way.
Quickly.
No, you've had it quite long enough already.
Gentlemen, please, Marquis.
Oh, no. The next inspection is by appointment only.
By appointment only? Whatever do you mean, Marquis?
You know exactly what I mean. The time and place to be arranged privately between us.
Marquis, what kind of girl do you think I am?
My kind of girl. Charming, gay, adorable.
Oh!
Is Adele.
Oh, really, you Frenchman?
What a night, eh, Chevalier? And mark you, it's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Marquis, I salute you, the Casanova of France. Oh, you remind me of myself when I was 20 years younger.
I suddenly thought of my wife. If she could see me now.
She'd be surprised, eh?
She'd be furious.
Oh, the poor Marquise.
Oh, yes. Eh? Oh, yes, my wife, the Marquise. Oh, yes, that's very good, very good.
She's at home?
In bed and fast asleep.
Oh.
Dreaming, no doubt, of a poor darling husband who isn't where he's supposed to be.
Oh, where's that?
Oh, nowhere that would interest you, my dear Chevalier.
Oh.
No, gentlemen of your caliber wouldn't know about such places. Oh, no.
Have some more wine.
Oh, thank you. You know, it's extraordinary that we haven't met before. We've so much in common. Do you live near here?
Oh, yes, not far. I have a little place round to the left.
So have I, only it's round to the right. You know, I find you very agreeable, my dear Chevalier. We really must meet again.
Oh, and soon, very soon.
Well, that is in about 8 days' time, at my place.
Oh, no sooner than that, and at my place, I insist.
Anyway, here's to our next meeting. Mon ami.
Ah, mon cher.
Halka, just the man. What about this Hungarian countess? The one with the jealous husband? They say she's very beautiful. Oh, I'm the one to find out if what they say is true, eh, Chevalier?
None better, my dear Marquis.
Then we will leave you to your investigations.
Good luck, my friend.
Madam is from Budapest.
That is so, monsieur.
Obviously, I had made a mistake. I had a feeling we'd met before.
Whatever gave you that extraordinary idea, monsieur? Won't you sit down?
With pleasure.
That's the gentleman you were with just now.
The Chevalier Chagrin, he's from Paris.
Ah, then I was mistaken also. I had a feeling I'd met him somewhere before. He resembles someone who introduced himself to me recently. Some sort of public official. Let me see. What was he? Ah, yes, the prison governor. Something the matter, monsieur?
No, nothing. It's just that I suddenly remembered something. An appointment tomorrow.
Oh, what a beautiful little watch.
Do you like it?
Very much. May I see it?
Oh.
Delightful, isn't it?
Delightful.
I was referring, monsieur, to the watch.
Yes, of course. It's a lady's watch, really. I thought it might make a nice present.
For your wife?
Oh, good heavens, no, I'm not married.
Since you are not married, monsieur, who is it intended for this nice present?
Well, now, that depends.
On what?
I'll tell you if you take off your mask.
Oh, no, that is out of the question. There are reasons why I must not be recognized tonight. But tomorrow you shall see me without a mask.
Tomorrow?
I'm afraid that won't be possible.
Oh, monsieur does not wish to see me tomorrow.
Oh, monsieur would love to see you tomorrow. But I have a commitment. It's something I can't get out of.
Monsieur will be committed all day.
For several days. But never mind about tomorrow. Why don't we make the most of tonight?
I can see that monsieur is used to getting his own way with the ladies. Just you wait, just you.
I can see that Madame is used to having lots of admirers and twisting them round her pretty little fingers.
If only I could get hold of that watch.
Now this one will be something like a conquest. What a charmer, what a creature, what a great deal I could teach her. If she'd only say, she'd only, I could read her horoscope. Don't suppose I have a hope.
Be imprisoned, but you'll be lost, be even lost, deceiving, past believing, secret what I will regret. I shall play the game of death, and a night surprise me again. Oh, the throne
intending to surrender, to pretend to be killed, to be lent, to consent. In the end she'll choose. To a thrill, squad of wooing, she'll at last. And suppose the game I shall win and she will lose.
Oh, my heart has proud sensation, all at once it beats like a drum.
Ah, the fatal fascination, to my charm I was sure she'd succumb.
Since childhood was asleep, and now it's more than life. But alas, I have no watch, and so my pulse race can't listen.
I've a watch that's guaranteed.
That's the very thing we need. Now to time the
problem past, we can't proceed. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock.
In that freedom my heart doth sing.
Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. It's just about as steady as a rock.
Let's make sure. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick. All at once it's something and it's something and the beats are to its jump.
And the ticking like a talking, and the talking very quick. Toggity-tick.
Too quick, no.
Oh, well, you ought to know.
Watch please a moment.
Why, certainly.
I thank you, I thank you.
I'll checkmate too late, I see. I've been handed to play. What a vixen she must be. Oh dear. I'm extremely apprehensive. This affair will prove expensive. I've been fooled, it's plain to see. Oh, I watch and take. Woe is me.
Very neat, my dear Fledermaus. Very neat indeed. That's revenge. Excellent, excellent.
Now we must find out how the hero and heroine got on together.
You must get all the information you can from the Countess, and we must see that the Marquis and Chevalier have plenty more champagne. There's not more fun to be had out of those two yet. Confounded Falcon, I'm actually laughing after all these years.
I think you're going to go on laughing, Highness. Here she comes. Oh, Countess, I trust your escort is looking after you.
Running.
We were just playing a little game.
And we all know what your little game is, don't we, Marquis?
Oh, forgive me, Your Highness, but I was trying to prevail upon the lady to unmask.
Well, I don't blame you, Marquis. If we all told the truth, we're all dying of curiosity too.
If the lady really is beautiful, why shouldn't she unmask?
Perhaps she isn't. She daren't.
Really, my friends, everybody does what they like at the Villa Orlovsky.
And remember, I did have your promise to be discreet. Madame, a glass of wine.
Wine? A splendid idea. Let us all have some wine. Gentlemen, I insist you enjoy yourselves. Time is flying.
Time's flown.
Let us all drink and be merry. What do you say, gentlemen?
We would indeed. Wouldn't we, my dear Marquis? I want to hear how you got on with the Countess.
Oh, terrible. Thank you, Highness. My friend and I could do with a little something.
Glico or Bollinger?
Both.
Charming, Mademoiselle Oliver. Would you drink a toast with me?
Certainly, Your Highness.
Then let us drink to the King of Wines, the wine of kings. Here's to His Majesty, King Champagne!
King Champagne!
Champagne will make you gladsome, I know because I've had some.
A rosy glow inside you, no conscience left to guide you.
I give you a toast, together glasses raising.
We'll join with you in praising the wine we love the most. A toast, a toast, a toast.
Champagne is the wine the poet sings, king of wines, wine of kings. Fountain of youth and sparkle brings the joy the houses bring.
Champagne is the wine the poet sings, king of wine of kings. Fountain of youth, what joy it brings, what joy it brings. So this is His Majesty King Champagne.
A touch of inebriation, tra-la-la-la-la-la. A touch of rejuvenation,
Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
on milk you may live longer, but I like something stronger.
Oh, there's a faith of thought on a day like that, there's someone.
I give you a toast, together glasses raising.
We'll join with you in praising the wine we love the most. A toast, a toast, a toast.
Champagne is the wine the poet sings, king of wines, wine of kings. Fountain of youth and sparkle brings the joy of a thousand springs.
Champagne is the wine that poet sings, king of wine of kings. Fountain of youth, what joy it brings, what joy it brings. So this to His Majesty King Champagne.
The best of health, mon cher ami.
Merci, merci, merci. Un beau dress on toi aussi.
Merci, merci, merci.
Here's to you, Chevalier and Marquis. Merci, merci, merci. Merci, merci, merci.
And now let's be friends with each other, and all incomes like sister and brother. How fine it would be if mankind would agree to be one big happy family.
To be one big happy family.
Brother mine and sister mine, this is how it should be, I'm sure you'll agree. Brother mine
Where's my hat? Where's my coat? Quick, fetch me behind the coat. Where's his hat? Where's his coat? Here they are. Ha ha ha! Here's the hat, here's the coat, here they are. Pleasure of this dance, please. Do you come here often? Prince Aloski's balls are very famous, you know. Sorry. Olga, my pretty. Ida, my dear. Charming, charming. Marquis, give me your hand. Friends forever. Extraordinary. Everything's going round and round. Champagne is the wine the poet sings, king of wine, wine of kings, fountain of youth, what joy brings, surely what joy brings. So here's to his majesty king.
Good morning, Governor. There's a Sergeant Frosh reporting for duty, sir.
Oh, it's you, Frosh. Stop swaying about. Come nearer.
Nearer, sir.
Nearer.
Yes, sir.
Wish everything would keep dancing about. Stop dancing about, Sergeant, and make your report.
Yes, sir. There's nothing to report, sir, except the prisoner number 12 asked for a lawyer.
Eisenstein, you can see a lawyer if you like. Did you send for one?
Yes, sir. Name of Brent. Oh, curse this gin.
You're dancing again.
I'm sorry, sir. I assure you I'm not. I am as steady as the Bank of England.
What's that?
Sounds like a bell. It is a bell.
Isabel? What does she want? Oh, look out of the window and see who it is.
This is the window, sir. I don't think I can make the window. Do it. It's some ladies, sir.
Ladies? How many?
Probably about half as many as I can see. Do you want me to let them in?
No! No! Yes. No!
They're very beautiful ladies, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Someone's ringing the bell.
I know that.
They ring at some time.
I know that too. Frost, what are you doing keeping the ladies waiting? Open the door.
Yes. Governor, as they pricked us in, we are trapped.
Idiot, what's the matter with you?
To be perfectly frank, sir, I think I like this wall. Plastered. Ladies, do come in.
Good morning, Chevalier.
Oh, Governors, ladies, this is a surprise.
Dr. Falker thought it might be. He told us where to find you.
Oh, he did he? Well, what can I do for you?
More a question of what you can do for me.
We only came to give her moral support.
Monsieur Chevalier, I'm afraid I deceived you at the party. My name isn't Olga, it's Adele. And I don't go to dramatic school. I'm a lady's maid.
What? And you allowed me... Well, so you deceived me. Very honest of you to come and tell me. Let's say no more about it.
Oh, but I want to. I want you to be honest with me and admit that you weren't who you pretended to be at the party either.
Very well. I admit I was masquerading. But it was at the instigation of your friend Dr. Polka. Now, is there anything more you wish to say to me?
Yes, just one thing. As I told you, I don't go to the dramatic school, but I would like to. Now, if you made me your protégé...
Protégé?
Why not? You're such a kind gentleman, and I do so want to be an actress.
Indeed. Have you any gift for it?
Any gift for it? Sir, what a question.
How can you be so ungallant? It's easy to see I have talent, and if I were trained for the stage, I'm certain I'd soon be the rage. Housework I never did well, but acting I know I'm a clever, a queen or a coy village belle. I play them both equally well, in fact, in best with sympathy, the resting on the village green. A handsome boy comes strolling by, I glance at him with roguish eye, and soon he's sitting close to me, beneath a shady apple tree. La 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 la. Forgive me, dear, the curtain falls.
Curtain falls, curtain falls.
The dawn of cheering from her soul.
From her soul.
Bravo, Miss Adele, you're an actress, all right.
So you'll have her trained?
Now who can it be?
This time I look for myself. Heavens, it's the Marquis de Reno. What on earth brings... Please, kindly, retire immediately. That way, if you please.
Oh, we want to stay and see the
At
sun.
once, ladies, please, that way.
Are you trying to arrest us?
I wasn't, but it's an idea. Men, take these ladies into custody. Sergeant Broad,
Yes, sir.
open the door and show the gentleman in.
Yes, sir. Oh, the Marquis who come in. The Marquis of Reno, sir.
Curse the champagne. Good heavens! Chevalier, what are you doing here?
That will do, Frost. Go and put your head under the tap.
Yes, sir, thank you, sir.
Permit me to ask what you're doing here, Marquis.
Is that coffee?
Yes, it is, but it doesn't taste like that.
Oh, never mind. I'll help myself. As I'll be staying a while, I may as well make myself at home.
I am at home. I've spent most of my life here.
You don't mean it. My dear fellow, what are you in for this time? Drunk and disorderly? Breach of the peace? How long have you been locked up?
I'm not being locked up. I'm here to lock up other people. Marquis, I have a confession to make. I'm not the Chevalier Chagrin at all. My name is Frank, and I'm governor of this prison.
You're joking, of course.
Not at all, it's the truth. I realize it makes me look rather ridiculous.
My dear friend, I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing at us. I was at that ball, and the false pretenses too. I'm no more a marquis than you're a chevalier. My name is Eisenstein, and I've come to do my 8 days.
Eisenstein? You can't possibly be Eisenstein.
I assure you I am. Governor, do your duty.
But you can't be Eisenstein. He's here already. I arrested him myself last night.
You did what?
I arrested Eisenstein last night. He was sitting quite cozily in his apartment having a drink with his wife.
With my wife?
With his wife. I brought him here just as he was, in a dressing gown.
A dressing gown?
A brown dressing gown with a nightcap with a purple tassel. I remember how tenderly he kissed his wife goodbye. It was very touching.
He kissed my wife tenderly, wearing my dressing gown and my smoking cap. Can it be the moment I step out of my house to go to jail like any decent, honest citizen, my wife throws herself into the arms of another man like a Jezebel? Oh!
What do you want? Who is it? What does she want? Excuse me, a private visitor.
Somebody else. I don't know what's the matter with this place this morning. There's people coming all over the place. I shall call it Maastricht. If folks are coming in, how would I like to see you?
It's all very well. And I shall have to remonstrate with him, dragging me out of bed at this time of the morning.
Well, don't
Really?
worry about it. You sit down here, and I'll go and get Mr. Eisenstein for you. Then yourself. Come. Excuse me, sir. Mr. Eisenstein.
Good heavens! Blint, what are you doing, you old idiot?
You sent for me. And that man's just gone to fetch you. What did you do that for? You were here already.
No, I'm not. I'm in there, in a cell.
I beg your pardon.
I'm telling you, Mr. Gabriel Eisenstein was arrested last night in my apartment, sitting cozily with my wife.
With your wife?
And what's more, he was wearing my dressing gown and my smoking cap and drinking my wine!
You mean?
That's exactly what I do mean.
No wonder he wanted a lawyer.
Then by George he shall have one. Please, I shall need your wig and your glasses and your papers and your coat. Come with me, quickly, this way.
Right, Doctor. Here's your Mr. Eisenstein. Doctor? Doctor? I could have sworn he was here. I don't know what's the matter with this place this morning. Drink's never done this to me before.
What are you muttering about? Is my lawyer here or not?
He was here. I saw him. Look, you come and sit here. You sit there, and I will go and get him. But you stay there. Don't move.
Ah, there he is. Your husband, madam.
My poor Gabrielle. My poor Gabrielle.
Gabrielle? Oh, now look, this is
My
not a...
dear husband. May we be alone a moment, please?
Sorry, against regulations.
Oh, won't you make an exception? Just this once. For me, Chevalier.
Oh, very well.
Oh, my beloved, you have come to my rescue. How noble, how romantic.
Alfred, don't be ridiculous. Get up at once and listen to me.
I am listening to you.
My husband will be home at any moment, and if he finds you in those things, Gabrielle can be terribly violent when he's roused.
Can he really? I had no idea. But the sooner I get away, the better. Oh, I have a lawyer here somewhere. I can explain everything.
But very discreetly. Think of my reputation.
Oh, bother your reputation. Think of my voice. This is terrible for it. Oh, you hear that? It's gone already. Oh, where's my lawyer? Lawyer!
But do be careful what you say, Alfred. Do you want my name in the papers?
Do you want me singing in the streets of Camberley? Lawyer! Lawyer!
Dr. Flint! Oh, no!
At your service, madam. I sent for you. An awkward situation has arisen. I find myself in somewhat of a predicament.
Do you really?
Alfred, I think you ought to know that Dr. Blint is my husband's lawyer, too.
Oh, very well. That makes all the... What?
If I could just have the facts, please.
Dr. Blint, I appeal to you as a man of sympathy and understanding.
It's all a terrible mistake. I can explain everything.
You really must help us. You must.
The legal profession
The guilty expression
is paid for discretion.
implies a transgression
So in your possession,
to claim your possession.
we place our confession.
We place our concession
not a crime now, is it? Of course it is, but Madam's jealous husband may well be scandalized.
I shouldn't be surprised, I shouldn't be surprised.
The lady has no cause for remorse, but feels her nature despondent.
No wonder she'll be sued for divorce with you as correspondent. Why this pretense of innocence, an insult to my intelligence.
If you're content, you'll never get a better your defense. Your defense. Your defense.
If you take my advice, my shame quite undeterred, I'm now confessed in terms precise exactly what occurred.
No more occurred than you have heard.
To me you must confess the whole doubtless. The meeting was clandestine, of that I'm well aware, and lovers broke their vesting, just what he was dressed in.
How dare to trust my honor you decline, and so will Mr. Eisenstein, because he plays a double game. No doubt he thinks I do the same. The reprobate his useless grin, for I intend to deal with him. Oh, nighty blessed night, a bachelor, he wants to take that personal phone. Just wait until he knows what's going on.
All night he acted like a bachelor, because he thought his wife was safe and full of balls. Just wait until he gets his soul. No more can I dissemble, the winning card is mine. The game is up to tremble, for I am Eisenstein.
Good heavens, it's Eisenstein! It is Eisenstein!
Yes, I'm the husband you have lied. Justify if I decide. Take revenge and punish you as you so very much deserve. Shame the husband you have lied. Oh, because if I decide, punish you as you so well deserve.
And I might
Let him bite.
serve you right.
Let him bite.
What a fight!
Let him bite. Let him bite. Rosalinda, my love, am I really and truly forgiven?
Just this once, but from now on, I shall keep this as a memento of the occasion.
Heavens, my watch! You, the Countess!
You must count my heartbeats again sometime.
Oh,
Marquis.
don't remind me. Oh.
One nightcap, one dressing gown, and one charming wife. All yours, I believe.
All mine.
Well, time's up, and I feel entitled to an explanation.
Oh, and you shall have one, too. But this is the real Mr. Eisenstein, and he can't wait to take his rightful place in the cell which I have been occupied.
Oh, Gabrielle.
Now I shall have to say my goodbyes all over again.
Governor! Governor! The ladies, they're so holding them.
I should think not. We haven't done anything.
1,000 pardons, ladies. An error on the part of that idiot.
But you were the one who gave me the orders. Oh, never mind.
Mademoiselle, in my official capacity, I must ask you, do you recognize that gentleman?
Yes, that's Mr. Eisenstein. That's my former mistress. And that's my dress, you little hussy. And this is the gentleman who climbed up the balcony. Adele! No need to run on, dear.
I quite agree, my love. Least said, soonest mended. What a night, eh? And do you realize who we have to thank for it all?
Dr. Falker. Except there will now be a brief intermission because there's no Dr. Falker here. As I apologise, would you like to chat amongst yourselves for a moment? Have some dinner or other? I'll go and skim over the fire. I do apologise.
It's on, my ladies and gentlemen.
Just the same thing. So we're sitting with a glass of wine while they're there. Your wish is fine, then.
I hear you've been looking for me.
You fiend! It was you who invited me to that party.
I certainly did, and what a wonderful party it was, too. I propose a vote of thanks to none other than...
Prince Orlovsky and she is here. Here, sir. Your Highness. Please carry on.
Everybody. Quite an evening, wasn't it?
Almost as much fun as a certain butterfly had pushing his friend Fledermaus into the fountain.
So that's it, you rogue. Well, I wish I could say all's well that ends well.
So do I.
But for me it doesn't. I still have to go to jail.
Oh, no, you haven't. Haven't you heard? The governor's used his influence, and you've been reprieved.
Who told you that?
A very distinguished gentleman who held my hand last night. And mine.
All right, I know who it was. The Chevalier Chaudron. Well, I'm delighted to tell you he was well informed. Sentence suspended.
And I couldn't wish for a happier ending to my little comedy. The bats remain.
The comedy is ended now, and we shall all remember how the first events so neatly done amused us everyone.
With the notable exception of the victim you can guess, nothing ever amused me less.
It was fun, you must confess.
And we hope you learned your lesson. The comedy is ended now, and we shall all remember how the first events so neatly done amused us all but one.
We have no one but myself to blame.
It really is a shame. You deserved it all the same.
And we all were in the game.
Even the prince.
Yes, even the prince.
And Adele.
Adele as well.
The tete-a-tete. All invented. I'm contented. Rosalinda, I embrace you. All my life a faithful wife. Nevermore will I disgrace you. The truth, the hoax is nothing but recollection, more confusion. But to leave him when you learn, child.
Don't forget what I promised you. Since the stage is your obsession, you shall study for that profession.
She is my protégé, I insist. Miss Adele is already on my list. I've a school for young ladies of talent. Chacun a son coup.
In super radio talent, chacun a son coup.
Darling Rosalinda, you know we can't blame everything on our friend the Bat. Maybe the real villain of the piece was His Majesty King Champagne.
Champagne is inspiration, cha-la-la-la-la-la. Take it in moderation, cha-la-la-la-la-la. If I ring out too freely, you won't be hated freely. A person's no respect, so it's no about his nectar.
I give you a toast to get a glass of green.
We try to do is crazy, the wine we love the most. A toast, a toast, a toast.